Hello everyone, Giltar here with another Riderfest video. This time I'm bringing to you an introduction to the SH Figuarts toy line. Now, I'm doing this because after I recorded the introduction to SIC, I realized that a very similar video for SH Figuarts could be very helpful, not only to myself, but perhaps to for other people as well who review SH Figuarts figures. I found that in the past, in my previous SH Figuarts reviews, I would often have to devote part of my reviews to briefly going over what SH Figuarts is. And, that takes up a bit of time, and, to be honest, people who watch my videos might get tired of that aspect of those reviews. So I'm going to use this introduction video, and for future reviews, I'm going to refer people back to this video for basic SH Figuarts information. So let's start off with some background info. First of all, SH Figuarts is a relatively new product line. It debuted in 2008. It essentially took over what the Sochak Henshin line was doing at the time. Both Sochak Henshin and SH Figuarts are product lines by the company Bandai, and they mainly take Kamen Rider characters and essentially bring them into toy form. However, as far as SH Figuarts, as I understand it, also uses other franchises or brands such as Dragon Ball and Apocalypse Zero. What else is there? I believe there's another either manga or anime series I think called Pretty Cure, and I believe there are other related SH Figuarts lines out there, but I won't get into that. Suffice it to say, SH Figuarts, even though it's mainly devoted to Kamen Rider characters, it has branched out and used other characters and created toys for them as well. Now, the SH Figuarts line is basically a Chogokin-styled product line, and by Chogokin I just mean toys with metal content. Now, it's pretty minimal in terms of where we can find metal in the SH Figuarts figures. Mainly you're looking at the legs. Often the feet are composed of metal, some parts of the lower legs, and sometimes you might get some armor components like in the Kabuto figures, where the leg armor, I believe, are die casts. But overall, they're not very Chogokin in terms of having a lot of metal content. But very similarly to the SIC figures, the SH Figuarts figures, when you pick them up, they do feel kind of hefty actually, surprisingly so for their size. Now these figures are about in the 5 to 6 inch range. I don't know if they're actually in a particular scale, I don't believe so, but they're all relatively of a same, sort of the same size. Now, I guess from what I've read, the S and H in SH Figuarts stands for simple and heroic. It actually says this on the box. On the back of the packaging for SH Figuarts figures, it in English prints simple style and heroic action. So I think that's what SH stands for. But there have been people who have said that Bandai's website for SH Figuarts actually says other things as well. So I'm not quite sure. It might mean a few things, but I think basically SH Figuarts really stands for simple and heroic figure arts. That's just my guess. Now, these figures are high-end, high-quality action figures. They're fairly expensive. They range in pricing of between 2,000 yen, or about over $20 American, to just over 3,000 yen, or over $30 American. Bandai actually has made quite a few exclusive figures that run a little higher, and especially if you're going through a middleman service that will actually buy these figures for you from Japan and ship them to you. And the reason why you have to go through a service for that is because these exclusive limited items can only be purchased through certain venues, and it's usually not available to anybody outside of Japan. Now, as far as the figures themselves, they have multiple points of articulation. Often they have double hinged elbows and double hinged knees to allow pretty much flush bends. They have multiple hinge points in the ankles and feet, where you can bend the front portion of the foot, and also you can bend the ankles back and forward and side to side for really great posing potential. The hips are often composed of multiple ball socket joints, and sometimes swivel joints for the upper thighs as well. The waists are usually on ball joints. Sometimes there's also a mid-torso point, a ball joint there to allow some further articulation in the chest. The shoulders, similar to the hips, use often multiple ball socket joints to allow a wide range of motion. And the heads are usually mounted onto double ball joint neck connections. So there's a ball joint at the top of the neck where the base of the head or the skull connects, and then there's also, I believe, either a swivel hinge or a ball joint at the base of the neck where it allows a little more articulation as well. Now, as you can see here, I've got 3 SH Figuarts figures. At the left we have Exceed Gills, in the center is Kamen Rider Agito, and on the right is another Agito. However, I have another figure here for demonstrating the range of articulation and posability that these figures have. This is the G4 figure, and as you can see, and actually it's very contorted, but I could make it even more so and bend things even further. And here's an example of the toe bend that I spoke of earlier. You can actually straighten out the toe, and it's very stiff here because this is a new figure. I actually just unboxed it this morning, but you can do a lot with the Kamen Rider figures here with respect to posing them. They can get pretty wild and crazy. Now moving on, to give you guys a better idea of the product presentation, let me just get this here. I'm going to use for this example G3X, the SH Figuarts figure. So we have the box here, standard gray silver box art, though some other Kamen Rider SH Figuarts figures have colors, like the Kamen Rider double series of figures use different colors according to the character. Nice photography of the main character depicted in toy form, in this case G3X, masked rider. He is printed here on the front and on the side of the box. Nice windowed format so that you can display the figure without removing it from the box. On the back we have just some nice photography of the figure itself in various poses, and with I believe every SH Figuarts figure there's an instruction booklet for how to use the accessories and so on. Now, as far as the packaging of the figures within the box, it's actually really nice. I've talked about it before in previous reviews of SH Figuarts figures, but I really like how Bandai has taken a really efficient approach to packaging the products. We don't have a lot of wasted space. It's pretty much it's jam-packed, and you're not like, you don't have a bloated package or a product box or a toy box like you have for some other figures. Now, normally SH Figuarts figures come with quite a few accessories. G3X here is one of the exceptions in that it includes even more accessories than normal. But normally you get multiple hands for different poses, some weapon accessories and other accessories. But again, in this case, G3X has quite a few accessories. This isn't something you're going to expect from SH Figuarts figures all around. Some of them are pretty minimal. For example here, Kamen Rider Agito, that figure only comes with 2 alternate hands and 1 extra alternate face mask component. So it is something that has been criticized, that the Kamen Rider Agito figure from SH Figuarts is lacking in that department with respect to accessories. But yeah, I really like the packaging here for SH Figuarts toys. Very similar to the Robot Damashi figures, in fact. They have really great packaging too. Very similar approach to just using every bit of space and not making the box of the figure larger than it needs to be. And so that's pretty much for the basics of the SH Figuarts product line. As I spoke of in my SIC video, I'm by no means an expert. However, a lot of people still have a lot of questions about these particular products. So hopefully a video like this will bring together various bits of information and be something useful for people to sort of refer to while they're also looking at reviews of SH Figuarts figures. So once again, this is another video for Rider Fest. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you at the next video.